What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today, I'm about to change your life. How? Glad you asked. Peach cobbler pound cake. That's right, let's do it. First thing we're gonna do is make our crumb topping. We've got brown sugar, flour, white sugar, add some cold butter to that, okay? And some cinnamon and nutmeg. I'm not gonna tell you how much to put in there because if I have to tell you how much to put in there, it's not a peach cobbler, okay? You put as much in there as you know your mama will put in there, and then do a little bit more. Hit it with a little dash of salt, not to make it salty, but to help the flavors wake up. Go in there with these hands, the best kitchen tools God gave you, and put them together. Bring everything together, just like you're making biscuits. Just like that. All right, you see how this has come together now? Kind of like biscuits. You want it to be kind of like peas. You pull it together and it easily flakes apart. All right, we're gonna put this on a baking sheet. Make sure you line your baking sheet. You can line it with parchment paper or anything. I just had some foil handy, and like I said, we're making peach cobbler pound cake, so I figure I'm gonna go old school and make something my grandmama would use, which would be foil paper. You're gonna put it just like this in the oven, about 350 degrees, and let it bake for about 10 to 12 minutes. Then we're gonna let it cool completely before we crumble it. That's why we wanna do this first, so it's ready to go. All right, y'all, let's get into this cake while the crumble is in the oven. I accidentally started mixing the cake already because I was getting excited for some, so let me go back. I stopped myself, but now I'm gonna start back. All right, so this was our brown sugar and butter that we've creamed together. I'm gonna let it mix a little bit longer, but we also always make sure that you stop and scrape down your sides so that everybody gets some of the love. While this is going, we're gonna add our eggs. Now this cake's gonna take 4 eggs. Always add your eggs one at a time, making sure each egg is fully incorporated before you add the next one. I'm gonna add some nutmeg and some cinnamon. If you need a measurement, they're down below, but I told you, just put in as much as you think your grandmama put in. Now we're gonna add our cake flour and our buttermilk, and we're going to alternate between the two. So I'm gonna do a cup of cake flour, start the mix. And then slowly add some buttermilk. I have sprayed my pan, and now I am putting my cake into the bundt pan. We're gonna let this bake in 325-degree oven for about probably an hour. Y'all know how pound cakes are, they need their time. That's okay. We're gonna get that peach cobbler ready to go on top. It's gonna be delicious. All right, now while our cake is in the oven, we're gonna start on our peach cobbler topping. And we're gonna start on it now because we want it to be cooled when we're ready to put it on top of the cake. So I'm using heavy peaches slices in heavy syrup. Now you wanna keep this syrup, okay? We're not gonna get rid of it. But the way I'm gonna take the peaches out is with a slotted spoon. So I'll just get a little bit of the syrup here in this pan that we're going to use to cook it, and the rest we're going to put into a saucer and use that on our cake. Now for our peaches that are here in the skillet, I'm going to add some brown sugar. It's peach cobbler. I'm using strictly brown sugar. You can use brown sugar and white sugar, but I like the way that brown sugar really melts into the peaches and the richness and depth of flavor that the molasses in the brown sugar gives to the dish. Use as much or as little as you like. This is about you and your folks, but we like it sweet. Cinnamon and nutmeg, of course, are going in here. How much? This is the third time I done told you. As much as your grandmama would put in, or as much as you want. But there will be some exact measurements below if you need a little help. Now that our peaches have a nice little boil going, I'm gonna add a little cornstarch slurry to thicken this up. I'm gonna slow down the boil for a moment. And this will make it nice and real syrupy. It's gonna be delicious. Now that our peaches are like we want them, we're gonna pour them in a separate bowl so they can cool. If they stay in this pot, they might wanna stay hot. That rhymes. I'm corny. All right, now once it's in there, we're gonna add to it our vanilla. So such a vanilla, let that run through it. And just a wee bit of butter to melt. Just like that. Okay, we're gonna set this aside so this can wait until it's ready for the cake. Now, for the peach syrup that was in that can, that heavy syrup, I'm gonna pour a little water in there. Okay, and we're gonna add just a smidge of brown sugar. A smidge is a big word in my vocabulary, and I'm trusting y'all know that by now. And we are gonna let these come together. We're gonna stir this until the sugar completely dissolves, and we have a really nice, flavorful peach syrup that we will put in our cake when it comes out. This is just beautiful, and I almost hate to cut it. It's so pretty, but I'm going to. But I hate to, sorta. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, by using brown sugar in here, we've got this nice, beautiful coloring. Oh, now when you serve it, okay, you see how I did that? You make sure then that you go back. That's why we made so many peaches, so much of our peach cobbler topping. Because you want to do this. You want them to remember exactly what's going on and why. You see there? And then you also hit it with a little more of that crumble topping, because the crumble topping is what reminds us of the cobbler, right? Look at that. Oh my God. Okay, where do I begin? Well, I mean, I don't know where to start. I'm gonna figure it out. I promise you that. Okay, I'm gonna get a little peach and a little piece of cake. And together, oh my God. Y'all, the peach, remember the drizzle, makes the whole cake inside. Okay. Number 2, the brown sugar and the warm spices in the cake remind you of eating a cobbler. Number 3, the peaches are cooked like they would be in an actual cobbler. And number 4, the crumb top is like you're having crust from a cobbler. It's everything. It's all of it. It's peach cobbler and it's cake. But I'm Chef Lorious. I will see you next time right here on the Grillin' TV Network. Follow my playlist. I've got a bunch more good stuff on there. Love you much. Can't wait to see you next time. There's a peach cobbler pound cake calling my name.